impromptu speech today. And the reason it has to be impromptu is because I had a very big day yesterday. I had my PhD upgrade Viva. So don't get too excited. It's not the actual final Viva. It's still a painful amount of work to be done. But the point is I had no time to prepare for this today. And it was only this morning in the train that I realized what I should be talking about today. Because sometimes as life just happens, things come together in a really interesting way. And I realized that it's been almost exactly 1 year that I joined this club. Not only is it my anniversary, but my very first speech I ever gave here was also impromptu. And now you think that's just crazy. Who would do that? It was a voluntary thing. I did not know what I was getting up to, but I made it through, and it puts me in a really good position that I can now compare to the experience that I had last year to what is happening to me right now. And I want to use this to kind of reflect on the experience I had over the last year. I've been here quite regularly. I've done maybe 12 speeches at this point. And I want to share with you how that has helped me and changed me over the last year. It makes this moment right now a lot more comfortable and enjoyable than it has been a year ago. And not only did it help me to do impromptu speeches today, it also actually helped me yesterday in my upgrade Viva. And I want to tell you how. Because I arrived there yesterday, and the very first thing that happened, so there are 2 examiners in the room. One of them I didn't even know, I've never met her before. And one person who knows me, he's my secondary supervisor. And I know him too, and I know that he is very last minute, quite unorganized. And I shouldn't have been surprised when he said, "Please tell us about your PhD. We normally do a presentation, but I forgot to tell you." And I sat there, and I sort of expected that could happen, because I've heard that other people had to do presentations. And I had to choose a few days before this meeting, am I going to prepare a speech I might not have to actually give, or do I just go in there and do a table topic? And I decided to go with table topic, because that's how confident I've become in this club. I don't like table topics. It's my least favorite thing to do, impromptu speeches. I'm a planner. I want to take my time to think things through, structure it nicely. But I decided I've gathered enough skills here that I can absolutely pull this off. And I did. It was fine. And that's the good part, it saved me time. I did not have to prepare a presentation that I would otherwise a year ago would have absolutely invested time in with slides and made everything perfect. But now I'm a Toastmaster, and I can absolutely just wing it. Yes. But that was not the only success I had yesterday in my speaking skills, because on my way to that Viva, I'm completely stressed out, completely in the zone, focused on what I have to do. My phone starts ringing, and it rings and rings. I'm like, oh, am I really going to answer this now? It's probably just some kind of, cold call, some kind of marketing thing. But then I felt like, okay, they are ringing for a very long time. I should appreciate the effort. So I picked it up, and it turns out it was David. David called me right before my Viva. And he said, "Martina, we need a speaker tomorrow. Can you do a speech?" I was like, "David, I'm so busy today, you have no idea. But you know what? I'll do a speech." I do the speech. And I knew it was going to have to be impromptu. And a year ago when I did my impromptu speech, I was terrified. I was absolutely have no idea how scary that was for me. And yesterday, I didn't have to spend a second to think about whether I'm going to do this, because I just knew I can do it. It's fine. And I got to be honest with you, I am tired right now. I am super tired. It's been a lot yesterday, but I can trust that I can do this. I have no idea where the speech is really going when I started, but I'm completely comfortable on the stage now, comfortable to speak. In fact, I'm so comfortable. Happy to do this. And this. And even this. Cute, right? Having come to this club almost every week for a whole year was a real boot camp experience. I can do speeches anytime now. You can wake me up in the middle of the night and I will give you a 5 to 7 minute speech every day. And finally, at the end of this day yesterday, I did pass, by the way. Yes. I celebrated with some friends. I took some of my girlfriends to a restaurant, had a nice evening, and I realized there's something else I got from this club, other just from this formal public speaking on the stage. Because I didn't used to be comfortable to express myself. I used to be quite shy, especially in groups. I wasn't a good conversationalist. But yesterday I realized I was completely comfortable just in having this dinner conversation. I haven't just learned how to speak on stage and have actual public speaking speeches, but I've become comfortable with expressing myself in any situation, really. And I have to absolutely thank this club for having been able to develop this ability, because I could not do this a year ago. I know how I was really uncomfortable going to breakfast for the first time with all of you, because I didn't know how to speak fluently to people in a social situation. So, yes, I just want to all thank you for having helped me develop like this, and I want to thank myself for having stuck to this every week and showing up and doing the work, not knowing sometimes what I'm doing, why I'm doing this, but now I understand, and I'm really grateful for all the support, and I absolutely would recommend it to everybody who's here for the first time today or